I know how it feel to wake up, fucked up. Pockets broke as hell, another rock to sell. People look at you like you's the user, selling drugs to all the losers, mad Buddha abuser. But they don't know about your stress-filled day. Baby on the way, mad bills to pay. That's why you drink Tanqueray, so you can reminisce and wish you wasn't living so devilish. Shit, I remember I was just like you, smoking blunts with my crew, flipping those 62s. Cause GED wasn't B.I.G. I had to get P.A.D. That's why my moms hate me. She was forced to keep me out.
Haven't been filming much today because it's been pretty full on, and to be honest with you, the rest of the week is looking pretty jam-packed as well. So full transparency, I'm not going to be filming much this week. In fact, what I'm thinking of doing is just doing like a much needed Q&A basically, in terms of what we actually do here, what is Alacrity, that sort of thing, and then just intersperse that like across the week with anything that I might be able to film. So first and foremost, what is Alacrity? I'll explain to you. I'm going to use the whiteboard because we love using whiteboards here.
Then I figured out, Nicks went for 20 down south. Packed up my tools for my raw power move. Glock 19 for casket and flower move.
Basically, I'll ask other people what they think Alacrity is, and maybe they'll provide a different answer. But this is how I see it. So over here we've got big companies. Over here we've got government. Simply put, they both have a mutual incentive to bring tech back to the UK. And basically, they do that by funneling their problems, right, into Alacrity. So Alacrity is like an incubator, an accelerator, where like a bunch of people come here, form teams around solving these problems that come in from the government and big companies. And we solve these problems and we turn them into commercially viable solutions. Right. And that's the gist of it. That's pretty much my explanation of it, as simple as I possibly can. But obviously, startups comes with an inherent amount of risk. Like, they don't always work out. And one of the main selling points of Alacrity is that they mitigate your chances of failure. And they do this by, for instance, this affiliation with the government. We get a tax-free stipend every month for the duration of the program. So for 15 months, we don't really have to worry about money like we would do if we were out there trying to build a company in the real world. I say the real world outside of like an accelerator or an incubator. Obviously, we don't have those financial worries like looming over our shoulders. We also get access to like an extensive network of people that through leadership and through mentors here that we wouldn't otherwise have access to if we weren't here. And that makes networking a hell of a lot easier and quicker. Like, it just opens doors and just speeds up the entire process. Like, you need to talk to someone. Chances are someone here knows someone that you could talk to. For people like all of us here who are like really interested in startups and making companies and businesses, or just exploring that as like a potential thing that you want to do, it's just an unreal opportunity. Like, sometimes it's just awesome to think like stuff like this exists. And the cherry on top is you meet incredible people. Like, genuinely, this might sound a bit cringe, but I honestly think I've made some friends for life here at Alacrity. And coming in, my main priority was, of course, to leave with a company, but I honestly think this has been the best part of my whole experience, is meeting everyone here. I'll ask the boys now when I get home what they think Alacrity is and see what they're saying. Right, today is Monday, which means workout after work. Going to the park with Matt. Just remembered as well, I've got to do a run tomorrow morning, mate. Fucking 5:30 in the morning. Kurt, hope to see you there. Oh, whoa, this is decent. Christ.
Mate, you need to come back with Tupperwares. Fuck paying for frozen fruits while these are out.
That was fire, bro. Wow. Hey, chill, I'm still going.
And we're moving post, because look at this. Look at that. That's a joke. Race to the post, Matt. Last one has a poopy head. Oh, he's lost the slide.
Ride in the Maserati, catch a body, she a hottie, call her shawty, look like a Barbie, catch her like Cardi, throw a party with your mommy, I can tell that she want me, cause I'm saucing in this bitch, saucing in this bitch. Heard you tryna hit a lick, little boy, talking shit, little boy.
Wait, this is the first time I've ever done this exercise, and Matt's just coined the term. It's like going giant baby mode. That's what it's supposed to look like. And this is me doing it. This is like infuriating, but also insanely funny at the same time. So wiggly wobbly. That is the most outrageous exercise I've ever tried in my life. That's so fun though. bench.
Ride in the Maserati, catch a body, see a hottie, call her shorty, look like a Barbie, catch her
Can you like hold yourself perfectly like level like that?
I'm not a gym man. I wish I could.
Heard you tryna hit a lick, little boy, talking shit, little boy with the
Love the feeling of bare feet on grass. Okay, so I asked myself this earlier and I answered it. Basically, I want to compare with like other people.
Yeah.
What is Alacrity to you, Matt?
Best
Life.
thing you can do post uni.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Why is that?
Because it's not a grad scheme. Oh shit. Yeah, it's not a grad scheme. It actually allows you to, you know, pave your own way. I
Yeah.
think, which is really nice. Which is something that I wanted to do from the beginning of, you know, uni, let alone leaving it. So, I think it's a great opportunity, and yeah, something that I definitely don't regret going on. I don't really know how I would describe it. Like, you do say that entrepreneurship isn't kind of a job; it's a way of life, which is, I guess, very true for this. Like, it's completely a way of living, like what we're doing now, which sounds cliched, but it
Yeah, you sound like an
genuinely is.
Instagram post.
Yeah, it is true though.
What would you say is the unique selling point of Alacrity? Like, why would you come to Alacrity?
Because you potentially get to walk away with your own business. Yeah, you get to walk away with your own business that's yours. You've put your blood, sweat and tears into it, and you gain the opportunity to get, you know, it funded and then actually live the dream that you've built over the past, 15 months. So yeah, if you've got a good thing and you want to keep it going, then it's brilliant.
Cool. All right, good answer, Matt.
Sounds great.
Stir fry.
There is absolutely no flavour in this. Nothing.
It does just look like plain rice, to be fair.
Mate, I was when you said it's not good, I was like, fuck me. You guys have lost all senses.
Can I ask you a question about Alacrity?
You can ask me too.
Actually, I am going to ask you two. Firstly, what is Alacrity?
What is it? So you go into Alacrity as a graduate, and then they give you a problem area to explore, and then you then formulate teams around that problem area, and then you iterate different teams so you have a chance of going on each of the problem areas that have been given to you. There's normally 4. In our case, there was IoT, insecurity, there was vetting, there was 2 vetting.
Yeah, it's vetting and like data.
Vetting and data. And yeah, the idea is then once you've had a go on all of the problem spaces, you then formulate a team, and then you take that team then from ideation to then building the product, and then you commercialise it at the end of the program.
Spot on, mate. And my second question is, why come to Alacrity? Like, what's the selling point behind doing that, as opposed to like setting up your own business by yourself, like out in the real world?
So what's the statistic? Like only 5% of startups actually succeed
Yeah, after like a certain number of years.
after a certain number of years, right? I think it actually does a job of really minimising the risks. So
Yeah.
one of the main risks in launching a startup is that you're building a product that hasn't been, it's not sort of demand driven. And that's the whole base of Alacrity, it's demand driven. So, you know, as we've been given the problem areas from people in government, high government positions, you know it's actually needed an application that solves that problem. So that's one thing. They do a good job of testing you and making you network with other people that you need to speak to. So in terms of personal development, it's also very good. There's reasons, but for me it's mainly sort of a personal development thing. Forced outside my comfort zone. For example, I used to hate public speaking. Now,
Just used to it, haven't you?
It's all he knows.
it's all I fucking know.
So basically, I'm just gonna go around asking like a load of different people what Alacrity is. Basically, it's the questions I asked you, and just see how the answers compare. And then, like Matt was saying on the way back, maybe it's something that we can string together and put on like the Alacrity social page as well.
Again, showing that it's real human beings instead of people just like sat in the boardroom being interviewed. I just remember seeing those and being like, yeah, they're definitely
They're
paid.
fake,
Yeah.
The George Gibson and Nick one.
Yeah, that was the one I watched.
Alright, workout done. Got a bit of a pump on that, pretty tight. But off to do a shop because I've got no food. I like how with these vlogs you kind of just skip over the part where no one asks what you're doing and you just say anyway. Right, that's it for today. I almost forgot, but song of the day today is Francis by Filbo Riva. Either way, it's a great song. Here we go. Wait, that's a pretty smooth landing.